Mm-hmm. All right. Hey. This is Mikhail, and welcome to Mikhail's Milestones, and I'm here with my brother Marcus.
Hey, what up, dude?
And today, man, we got an unusual topic, but we're gonna tie it together. We're gonna tie it together because it all relates back to parenting. This WNBA thing.
Mhm.
What's going on with this WNBA, man? What's wrong with people?
I don't know. I don't get it. Because I think there's a problem that we have that's not even a problem yet, but it's about to be a
It's
problem.
about to be a problem. Yes.
The topic is transgender.
Yes.
All right. And I know that when you look out there and you've read some of the things that you read about, it talks about how, hey, should transgender women be allowed to play in the WNBA?
WNBA. Huh.
And so I think that's where we are. The conversation starts,
Right.
and it's saying, hey, listen, should they? If you either on the side of hey, let them play, let them be allowed to play in the WNBA, or for the other side to say, hey, transgender women should not be allowed to play in the WNBA.
Right.
If they want to play basketball, tell them play in the NBA.
Play in the NBA. Hey, for me, it's gonna always be the same. If my daughter is about to get drafted or something, I don't want no man playing with her. Period. And it's gonna always be that way for me. I don't want to see it. It's not natural. It's not normal, and actually, it's pretty ridiculous. Now you got Enos Cantor and Royce White declaring to play in the WNBA, and guess what? I think it's going to be more. If they don't get this problem solved, there's going to be more. Could you imagine AI or a Shaq coming out of retirement saying, hey, yeah, I'm a trans and I want to play in the WNBA as well? I mean, you can't stop it because guess what? There's no guidelines to it. And you know why? Because y'all don't want to backpedal and you don't want to define what a woman is.
So is that what it is? So the WNBA, they won't define what a woman is where is boiling down to.
That's what it's boiling down to, because pretty much with the WNBA, they're saying if you think you're a woman, then
then we respect you.
We respect your
we respect that enough, woman. And not just that we respect you for that. Right?
Yes.
So that's identity, right?
Yes.
So if we respect the identity in you, and then we also will allow you to play.
Yes.
In the WNBA.
Some Joanna Man type.
So shit. That's more. So then there's a battle there's a side battle then, right?
Right.
So we have the transgender battle of being in the WNBA or should they be in the NBA, right? But the side battle then is identity versus biology. Right,
that's it.
Because at the end of the day, what you just said was like, hey, just identity alone, forget anything else. If you identify as a woman, right, respectfully so, that's what you identify as.
Yes.
We are going to let you now come over and be a part of our it's a private entity.
Right.
We'll allow you to be. That's interesting because I don't see how that would work. I mean, at the end of the day, that doesn't work.
I mean, even in soccer, they test the testosterone levels, and they do. There's a process to it, but the results aren't as like it's not like this because they're staying. Women in soccer are playing women's soccer. Men are playing men's soccer. And that's the bottom line. But this is a totally different thing because you got the WNBA not saying, hey, we're not going to back down from our rules and our stance.
Identity.
So now you got two guys, which, what I found so interesting is people thought they were playing. These two guys actually did enroll in the draft for 2027. You best believe it. They're going to change something.
I would think they would have to, because then at the end of the day, if I'm the president of the WNBA, I would have to go through all the owners and say, hey, don't draft these guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is discrimination.
But then am I now discriminating against someone who has declared themselves to be transgender?
Yes.
Right. How much we want to believe it or not. If they say it, who am I to disagree with?
That's right.
I think that's where you get this situation. And I mean, I'm on the side that if you are transgender, you should be in the NBA. I'm on the biological side of
Right.
That biologically, if you were born a man or a male, then you should be playing in the NBA.
Period.
Because if that wasn't the case, right, then we should just have one league called the NBA, and it should be male and female. Whoever's the best.
That's it.
The best of the best. If there's 20 women, that's great. Right? Even more than that. Right. I'm just throwing a number out there. Let's say there's 20 women that's gonna beat all these several half the league out, right? Yeah. Let them come on into the NBA then, right?
They can hang.
So that's my point is if that's the case, why have a separate league? Yeah. You have a separate league for a reason. And so you can't start to taint that based off of identity. We did it. We separated the league by biology,
right?
But now you're trying to come in with just an identity and say, yeah, that's good enough. That won't work.
No,
not even. I wouldn't even do the testosterone thing because too much science comes into play.
Yeah,
when you talk about testosterone levels and this and that, there could be something that come out next week that says, hey, this right here will lower this, and it'll whatever the case may be, but it doesn't change their physical aspects. There's still, there's still muscles and there's still everything else is male related, except for the fact that that testosterone thing. Yeah. Just science is so fast. I wouldn't even do that. It's like I'm in the all in or all out type of a scenario. Yeah.
But it's so logical, and it's a shame that you have people that's actually saying it's okay. And a lot of those people that's saying it's okay, by the way, are the old white people that's on the side that's not even playing anymore. Let me tell you something. The average female center is probably 6'5". In the NBA, that's a point guard. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, what is it going to take for somebody to get hurt or for somebody to get dunked on for you to finally say, okay, this is a man and this is a woman? Because you're going to have to make sense of this.
Yeah.
And if you don't, somebody's going to end up getting hurt.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, I think that you're looking at the fact that we are in a situation where you have these people declaring, these men are declaring for the WNBA. The WNBA is going to have to take a stance one way or the other.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what's happening right now is they're backed into a corner. And you can try to stick with your scenario if you want to, but at the end of the day, I think here's the bottom line. Is it okay out here? Is it okay to say, I respect you and the identity in which you choose, but when it comes to sports, that you should not be able to be in the WNBA?
Yeah, like I would agree.
I can respect what
that.
Whatever you choose, right?
I can respect that.
And in your heart of hearts, you're a woman at heart.
Right.
Right. And that's perfectly, I respect everything about that. But the moment you want to declare for the WNBA, a particular club, a private entity that's strictly for women.
Right.
That's where I would say, well, no.
Yeah.
Because they didn't make that league for transgender.
No, they didn't.
They made it for biological women. It was based off of biology.
Do you think people would watch a game if they had a transgender league?
I think that they would have very few. They would have watches, but it wouldn't be as many though.
Probably right. Wouldn't.
It would probably have to start somewhere like on, I don't know, Tubi or Zeus Network or something like that, right? So it would have to be something like that. Just saying, it had to start out there. It ain't gonna be on TNT.
Not Tubi.
But
not Tubi.
I'm just saying.
We didn't mean
but
that,
honestly, that's not a bad idea to have a league for transgender. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with a league of transgender folks playing.
Now listen. Honestly, hey, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like there's not a woman out there that can ball their butts off.
No.
But in an 82 game season, banging with the men is not gonna happen. Well, there's 15-year-old high school students that's balling these WNBA ladies out.
Well, but I would go this, but I'm gonna take this route though. There's NBA guys who don't play 82 games no more. Those days are over. So let's back up now. Hold on. I can't. I'm gonna take the side, but I gotta go here though. Kevin, I've seen many superstars probably play only about 45, 50 games.
Yeah, they switched
They
it
take
up.
off so much nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's not like the back in the days, the Jordans, Isaiah Thomases, the Magic Johnsons, everybody. It ain't those days no more.
That's true.
So no, they play a mini league now. They still great.
Yeah.
Beyond mean, right? But they don't bang like they used to bang.
They used to.
So that's a little different. So I could see where there could be a little bit more of if they wanted to come together. It ain't gonna just be one or two women. I think it could be a few. But at the end of the day, though, they have a league for a reason.
Yeah,
you know, and if I think if their superstars, get together and say, hey, we're not gonna allow this.
Right. But they're not.
Then
that's the problem.
And I think that's where it starts. If you want to find out where it starts, it's going to start with the president coming up with a woman is. It's going to start with the fact that the leaders of the league get together, right? The Players Association get together. And at the end of the day, you can still support transgender, but say, hey, but when it comes to sports, this is where this league was separated because of biology reasons,
right?
Not because of identity reasons, right? And so it was separated for that particular reason. And then, so no, a transgender can't come into this league to play, but that's okay. Right. We still support you being a woman. Hey, listen, we support you, and that your heart of hearts, you feel you're a woman. That's excellent.
And
listen, don't let nothing stop you.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to define what a woman is in this league.
But let me say this, though. Let me say this, and I'll be done with it. If you're in a wheelchair, and you could be a baller, shooting threes from a wheelchair, you ain't about to be in the WNBA or the NBA. They have a league for handicap, right? So at the end of the day, there's a league for certain
everything.
Things.
That's right.
Right? It's not that you gotta be in the WNBA or the NBA. They have leagues. Start a different league. I'm good with again.
Well, you would have an advantage, of course. Right.
That's
the thing. You would have an advantage of,
I mean, but like I said,
you would dominate probably.
Yeah,
we've all seen Joanna Man. Like going up in there and dunking on these chicks or something. But it's not right and it's not logical, and they need to quit. And the bottom line is they need to stop it, or you get somebody hurt.
What did they say back in the days? We said, cut it out. I don't know what you said.
I don't know neither, but I can't believe it's still a conversation and there's still in meetings for it. So we're gonna find out what they come up with.
We'll follow it. We'll see what's going on. We'll keep trying.
If we turn TV on and see Royce White dunking on somebody's head, we'll know what they decided. Hey man, this is Mikhail from Mikhail's Milestones. And hey, subscribe, comment, share, like, and until next time, let's be great.
Hey, let's be great together.
Yes.
Peace. Ashy.
The wheelchair league, huh?